Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Anna and I am sharing my art journey as a prophetic artist on this channel and other things. But if you have been watching my videos, you know that I have been working towards my first ever gallery show exhibition. That was a mouthful. That's currently live right now, but it's actually closing in 2 days, so it's winding down, and I figured it's the best time to finally talk about it, and it's here. Okay, future Anna here. We are at the gallery to check out this space, and I'm just gonna be popping in and out narrating. Okay, bye. That is the conclusion for the tour today. Come back soon. Anywho, if you are in the art world, you know that it is a competitive world, a competitive place, and I do have my share of rejection, and I have a video about that actually if you want to go check it out, about one of my paintings being rejected from a group show and just what I learned from that. But in the rejection, I have found so much purpose, because men's rejection is God's protection and direction. Oh my gosh, bars. A little cliche. I've heard that somewhere before. Not the direction part. That was all me. That was all God. In this place, there is so much there's so much competition, but in that, because it's so hard to really make it in the art world, you realize how little that has to do with your actual practice. Because the more you tap into your purpose, the more you realize and you get that push to actually do it despite the weirdness that you encounter in this industry. And it's so funny because the place where I'm having my first gallery show, it's in a place that is actually very special to me. It's where me and my husband had our first date 8 years ago, and a place that my daughters grew to love, that I grew to love. I don't really know what it is. It's like a butterfly house / insect house / garden. It's so, if you know me, it's so up my lane. It's so me. It's such a gift from God to have my first show in a place that's so special to me, and it just has made all of the rejections so much sweeter. So leading up to the show, I was really nervous because I didn't want this to be about me. I didn't want it to be about, the Anna show, because that would be such a disservice to the paintings themselves, because they fully come from inspiration from God. And so if you know me, you know that I hate attention. I've never had a birthday party. If you catch me at a party, I'm always just talking to one person in the corner. I love people. I love to speak to people, but it's just one-on-one, hate eyes on me, which I was worried was going to happen at the gallery, and I almost didn't want to have one. But that's standard in gallery openings, having the gallery reception. And so I was so nervous about it, but actually God gave me so much peace and reminded me that hey, if you had made this all about yourself, then I wouldn't have been able to move the way that I wanted to, because it's about me. And because you recognize how small you are, I'm gonna move in this place, and I'm gonna be able to have my spirit present in this place so that you can speak to people about the message, about the gospel, about the whole reason why. And I was able to do it. I was able to speak to people and share the message, and so many crazy things happened. Can't really get into the testimonies that have come out of that, but because some of it is personal. But I was talking to my sister-in-law, and I was telling her I wish I had that big personality, that charisma that could fill up the room and could just fill up a room, right? And she was like, but then you wouldn't need God. She was like, if you had that personality, then you wouldn't have prayed as much as you did for this gallery up into the actual day, because you just would have been so secure in yourself. And I was like, man, like that's a word because as we decrease, God is able to increase in us, you know. And I realized that because I was so nervous and because I know my own abilities, my own social abilities, God was able to show up because I was able to recognize my need of him and like how much I wanted this to be about God and not myself. So this is the next day, installation day, and my husband set everything up because I don't know how to nail things into a wall correctly. Thank you, Jesus, for my husband. And he just made sure everything was correctly in place. Look at him. So I'm here installing the paintings, and I actually left one home. And I had a dream actually that this is gonna happen. And so I was so anxious about it because dreams are warnings. And I was like, okay, I was trying so hard to prepare checklist and everything, and I leave it on the table as we are leaving. So that sucks, but I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow and bring it early in the morning, which sucks because tomorrow is the opening of the gallery. So kind of unprofessional, but I'm like, why am I like this? I do this all the time. This morning actually I lost my car keys. I look emo. I actually am emo right now. Hair is pretty much giving what I'm feeling. But yeah, okay, so this morning, no longer emo. So this morning I lost my car keys. I was supposed to go to class, and my husband had to drop me off home. Had to drop me off. And then I'm like, okay, well, kind of bad start to the day because I was already nervous for the day. And then that happened. Man, I think this isn't our truck. Where is our truck? I'm going towards a Ford. I've been walking to this car the whole time and I've realized that's not our truck. Crap. Where am I? Aesthetic. I called my husband and he had parked at the complete opposite side of the place. So now we're walking far and the place is about to close. Try to focus on the gratitude that I feel to kind of overpower the kind of chaotic energy. Because to be honest with you guys right now, I still can't find the truck. He told me he parked the same place his last time, but our truck is not here. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell myself. I don't know what to tell him. Where is this truck? And I really believe that he came through for me. It was just amazing, and people have reached out to me, and anyway, that's a whole other thing. But I did record a little bit of that. I was kind of spazzing out because I had a dream where I was forgetting all of these things and a list of things I had to do that I was doing them wrong. And I think God just gave me so much grace because he was like, hey, you're gonna not do all of this. So I'm telling you now ahead of time so you take care of it. And that's actually what happened. I was proactive, But the day of, I actually forgot a painting. Something had to happen, right? But I was able to fix it. And honestly, like, seeing my children just walk in for the first time was amazing, because to them, like, this is like their favorite place in the world, and I'm their favorite person in the world. So seeing that collision was so rewarding to me as a mother, and I believe that that was a gift that God gave me, just like a personal gift, because I'm reminded of Proverbs 31, but the woman who uses her hands, right, to feed her family and for the good of her family, and it says that she will be praised at the gates, and like, that praise is my children, you know, my family. That alone is such a gift. And God is a gifter. Like, he loves to give gifts. He gives good gifts all the time. And so for me to be able to inspire my girls in that way, that is everything to me, because that's my inheritance from God. You know, I am responsible for their souls, for their lives, to steward them in the ways of God, but also encourage them in the ways of God, and like, show them that you can do all things. You can do all things that you feel like you cannot do, but with God you can, and to follow their God-given dreams. Like, that is everything. So to be able to just have this to show them, like, when they're older and they're struggling with something, or they feel like their dreams are too big, God's got them, because God had me, and he will do it again. Like, the whole essence of that, like, God is the same, right? Yesterday, today, tomorrow. Like, he never changes. And so because he's able to do something for someone, he can do it for you. And I'm speaking to you as well. Like, please do not give up on your God-given dreams just because you think that they're too big. If they were too big, or no, if they weren't God-given dreams, then you would be able to do them on your own. And that's just fact. If you look at scripture, we have a history, a pattern of trying to take things in our own hands, and God, you know, us not being able to do it and having to go through all these trials. But the best testimonies, the best history markers happen whenever God is able to co-partner with us, and we're able to have the grace to have his word come forth through that specific mission that he's given us. So we're here to take down, wait, are you zooming in?
Zooming out.
Yeah, okay, zoom out. To take down the paintings. And I'm sad, but I'm mostly really happy, because I just can't believe that my paintings are here for one. But I want to take it home with me. I was just told that I sold another painting today on the last day of the gallery, which it's just God. I know he was trying to give me this gift. He's so sweet. So the painting that I brought last minute that I forgot to bring, oh no, it was actually not that one. It was the one that it's sold. Okay, that's it. That was my show. That is where all of these paintings are going to be coming from the next couple of months. I'll be releasing them one by one. I do have one released. The other will be released soon, April. We're in April now. And I will be slowly sharing all of these with you as I receive them in a couple of days. So thank you so much for, what time is it? Oh. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey and celebrating my art with me and what God is doing. Thank you. Special shout out to my Patreons. I love you guys. I love you guys. You guys are seriously helping me so much with my art, and I'm just grateful for each one of you, praying for each one of you. That's it. I hope this encouraged someone. As always, that's what I'm here for. Okay, guys, God bless you. I'll talk to y'all soon.